Hi everybody, I'm Tiffany Malott. This is my husband John Malott, and I'm excited because we're here today with lightweight champion of the world of the entire UFC, Anthony Pettis. Welcome, and we're glad to have you here with us today.
Thanks guys, thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
Well, I'm excited because this is the beginning of what I believe is going to be something amazing, and we are very excited to be partnering with you in our new endeavor, Secret. And before we get started, I want you to talk to us about why you would even entertain a business. What is it about you that is the business side of you, and tell us why you're joining this opportunity.
Yeah, I think it comes from how I grew up, actually. You know, I grew up in a very modest neighborhood. My mom was a single parent most of her whole life, 3 brothers, and I saw how hard she was working, and we weren't ever getting ahead in life. You know, she's living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, she was trying her best to make us have a good life, but it was always paycheck to paycheck, and I knew there was a different way. She signed us up for Taekwondo as a kid, and I was introduced to business. That was the first time I ever saw there was a business outside of a 9-to-5 job. Right. So my instructor was a very good mentor, I think. He introduced me to teaching the classes, showed me how you could run the business, and that was the first time I ever saw, like, all right, this is you can make money doing something you love to do.
Wow.
And I loved martial arts, so I've done martial arts my whole life. I opened my first business at 15 years old with my older brother, and I found out right away that you have financial freedom, you have the respect factor, and it just feels good to be able to say you're your own boss instead of saying somebody else writes my checks or something like that. So at a young age, I was introduced to business, and even where I'm at now, I'm very financially blessed with the UFC, with my career, and I understand this isn't a job. I can't take this as this is going to last forever.
Financially blessed. I mean, you are at the... there's financially blessed, and then there's Anthony Pettis.
Exactly.
There's different levels, man. You are at the
you
top
make millions
of your
in a
game.
night.
Yeah, I mean, 7 minutes, I made a couple $1 million.
That's what I'm talking about. So we are beyond blessed.
Beyond blessed.
But even though you're still an entrepreneur at a young age, understand business, and you have other businesses now. So tell us about some of the other businesses that you have going on right now.
Yeah, I own 2 martial arts gyms. That's my passion. I think that's why I still do that. I want to give back as much as possible. I opened up a barber shop. Also like to look good, so the barber shop was a big thing. And
This made so much sense.
yeah,
right.
a sports bar as well. So
awesome.
just dipping around. And I mean, all these things are kind of goals for me. I wanted to see how it works. I want to know how, and that's the big thing I think that helps me out. I want to know how these things work. I don't want to just have my name on something and say I own it. I want to make sure I know how it works. I want to make sure it does well, and be part of everything that goes on there. So that's what intrigues me about being able to do something like this, the multi-level marketing.
Exactly.
You're
So that's
your
what I
own
want to
boss.
talk about.
Yeah.
So you have multiple businesses, successful businesses that you are involved in. And you're a fighter, so you're not just some fighter, you're a businessman and a fighter. And now we've partnered together to do Secret together, a new company, Dead Sea Mineral skincare company that, I mean, really is taking the world by storm. But for someone who's already had so much success, why would you entertain network marketing? Why would you even want to join a network marketing?
Reason why I chose to be part of network marketing is the statistics. $200 million a day is paid out to network marketers in commission. I mean, that number there is amazing. When I found out about that, I was impressed. I mean, and that's going on today. So that's something I want to align myself with. You even get a little small percent of that. And 70% of Americans buy something from somebody from network marketing, and they're satisfied. So we're looking at the economy changing. People are going to these network marketers more than they're going to the store. It's easier. It's more personal. It's more passionate. So I think that's something that I want to be part of. I was introduced to Secret actually in Milwaukee. I mean, it's very big in Milwaukee, and a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people are pushing it. I think John, with his roots from Milwaukee, definitely helps out a lot. So. Yes, I was introduced in Milwaukee, and I was looking for something I can do that's different than everything else I do. Most of my businesses are related directly to martial arts. My gyms, my barbershops, MMA themed. Skincare is something I care about. I mean, obviously, I like to look good. I want to feel good. Everybody does. I mean, everybody wants to look good. So I think this is something that's not going to go away. I mean, no matter what. I mean, how bad our economy gets, people still want to look good and feel good.
And that is an excellent point. And that's one thing, with skincare. So I'm sitting here with 2 successful, attractive men, and we're talking about building a skincare company together. So, John, in a couple of words, tell us what you saw in the beginning with skincare. And Anthony, you kind of touched on it, but tell us why you're excited about building a skincare business with us.
For me, it wasn't even the skincare part, because I was kind of hung up on skincare in the beginning. But when I started to catch on that it was more about the health of the skin. I mean, it was, especially when you're talking about the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea has never been about cosmetics. It's never been about makeup. It's always been about the health of the skin. Now, I've become savvy enough to realize that the things that I put in my body affect my organs, affect how I feel, and eventually how I look. And so when I started to look at, I was neglecting the largest organ of my body, which was my skin.
Exactly.
I'm throwing, whatever on it, that from the dollar store, thinking, doing something,
The most guys.
like most of us.
Exactly.
We don't know. And of course, now you're starting to see that this stuff, it is affecting you. Whatever you're putting on your skin can end up inside of your body. I mean, there's a lot of things that, not that my skin looked good.
Right.
I was doing these things not because it made me look any better. Matter of fact, the skincare I was using, it just wasn't causing any more harm. That's all. If it was, my skin was dry, I put some lotion on it.
Right.
And the soaps I would use would make my skin dry.
So you had to put some lotion on it.
It was a cycle that never stopped. And what I loved about Secret Skincare is that it was truly, there was something happening. I found myself using less and less of the products because it's doing what would happen if you went to the Dead Sea.
Exactly.
And that was amazing to me.
Anthony, we know you have a heart for helping people. And you've proven that. And you started out by showing us that you are helping your mom, someone who really poured into you and basically raised you to be the man that you are today. So tell us about what you're doing for her and what we can do for our own parents and family by joining Secret.
Yeah, I think everybody's ultimate goal in life is to take care of their parents. I mean, my mom actually, she gave me my life. I mean, without her, I wouldn't be in Taekwondo, I wouldn't be in martial arts, I wouldn't be the UFC champ today. So, a little bit about my story, background. My mom was a single parent, raising 3 boys, and she was going to school full-time, working full-time, and putting us through private schools. So I didn't realize at the time what she was doing, but now that I'm older, I see her wearing the same glasses, her wearing the same clothes.
Oh, she sacrificed a lot.
She sacrificed a lot for us to be where she's at. And I lost my dad at a young age. He was killed in a house robbery when I was 16. And, when you go through something like that, you don't want to see your mom sad again.
Right.
And, I made a promise to myself that if I ever see my mom cry again, she's going to cry tears of joy and not tears of sorrow.
And you made that happen just recently.
And I made that happen. And that's something that's amazing.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us about
I was
that.
able to buy her house and a new car for Christmas, So she picked the house out. It's actually, ironically, on Anthony Drive. So it's definitely a great feeling to do. And I think that's what I want to share with everybody, that this is something you can do. I mean, even if I can't make my mom a UFC fighter, I can't give her my skills in the Octagon. I mean, she's giving it to me, but I can't make her make money that way. So this is another way that I can, give her some financial freedom and make sure she's living a great lifestyle through, just giving back a little bit. And I think that's what most people want. And this is the way we can do this. I mean, people can pass this on to their parents, their kids, their brothers or sisters, and they can make this lifestyle obtainable from any situation.
And she's in the business.
And she's in the business, and she loves the products. I mean, she's the anti-aging. She's all about that. She wants to stay looking good, and she's passionate about it as well. So I think I get my passion from her. I get everything from her, and I definitely wanted to give back, and I got to do that through not only this, everything else she's given me.
When you say give back, what I'm looking at this, I'm looking at you, and network marketing. I never heard of it, or I didn't think it was great, but because of you, I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. I'm willing to take a look. What do you see me getting from network marketing? I used to make jelly for a living. I worked in a factory on 3rd shift when I was
a janitor.
And he was a janitor. And like you said, your mom was a single mom. Mm-hmm. And what can a person get out of network marketing? What are the things that you think they can get besides money? What can they obtain from network marketing that you hope that they'll see with this?
Now, the biggest thing I'm giving them is a chance at a different life. I mean, and that's all what it is for all of us. I mean, unless you actually take this chance and put the work in, you don't know what you can get from this.
Exactly.
So I'm just showing them that this chance is there and this opportunity is there. I'm doing it, and you're where I'm at. I'm doing very well in my career. So I think this chance is something that people need to take and realize it's there. Not only the money. I mean, money is obviously what everybody wants money. Everybody needs money. But it's the relationships you build. I mean, you can, not only am I helping them, now they can help their family. They can go to their mother, their kids, their brothers and sisters, and can keep rolling on.
Exactly.
I mean, as long as they can see the chance and they take the chance, they can be the first one in their family to create something for everybody else.
They say it only takes one person to change an entire family tree. You've done that with yours, and now you can help a lot of people do that with Secret.
And what I love about this, this is my story. I came from the south side of Milwaukee, dropped out of high school in the 10th grade, had all these challenges, and if I would have had somebody, and I had in a certain way, but they were never at this level, so I had to search out different people to kind of give me nuggets here, nuggets there, and then piece things together. It took me a long time. Yeah. And to have somebody who's already the same principles you used in the ring are the same principles that we use to build this business.
Right.
And by bringing us together and saying, hey, anybody, you could take someone, any ordinary person can truly become extraordinary because they're getting a head start. They're getting this years and years of dedication, commitment,
Right.
experience, and we're saying, look, join the team, Team Pettis, and we're going to give you everything we have.
Sure.
And so everybody wins. And a lot of times in business, people feel there's always a loser. And in this scenario,
Everybody wins.
everybody wins.
So Anthony, tell us, describe the day in the life of a UFC champion.
Training camps are what I like to relate this to. I think the hardest part is showing up, and that's for anything in life. As long as you can show up, the results come from that. And my coach, emphasizes that so much in all our training. You can take a day off, and all these guys are getting that much better, or they're
Wow.
exceeding in their career. So for me, it's just showing up. As long as I show up to the gym, I show up to my practices, and I have this attitude that I want to succeed. And something that was told to me as a kid was attitude determines effort. Whatever attitude you come into the gym with, whatever attitude you do anything with, that's going to show the effort that you can put into it. So that's what I do in my training. Whatever I'm doing, whether it's strength and conditioning, wrestling, running, whatever it takes for me to be where I'm at, my attitude is what determines my effort.
So tell me about the support team. You mentioned coach and what they told you about effort and attitude and showing up. Tell us about the coaches, the team you've assembled to help you get where you are.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing in anything in life is you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, and I understood that. I picked my coaches well, I picked my teammates well. I got my brother, in my corner. He's also a fighter, so I think you surround yourself with these people that want to see you succeed. They want to push you to do better, and that's with anything in life, business, MMA, whatever it is. You got to surround yourself with a team that wants to see you do better.
Now, do you always like your coaches?
No. It's like a marriage. It's like a marriage. You love your wife sometimes. No, not your marriage. I'm married. No, but I mean, so it's like a marriage. I mean, my coaches, they don't always tell me what things I want to hear. I mean, that's what I need. I need somebody to keep it real with me. I don't need yes men. I don't need yes women.
Exactly.
I need somebody that's going to tell me, hey, you're messing up or you're not doing the right thing. And I think that's what's important in anything. And that's what I love about this business. I got you guys here to tell me, like, this is what needs to be done. This is what has to be done. And you're holding us accountable, and somebody has to hold you accountable. I mean, it's hard for us as people to hold ourselves accountable.
Exactly.
You need somebody that's pushing you, motivating you, and if you have that, and you have that support system, and they're doing the same exact thing, leading by example, that's very powerful.
What would you say to the person maybe watching right now, sitting on the couch at home saying, I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can do it. What would you say to that person? That was probably me, 15 years ago.
Yeah, me too.
What would you say to somebody?
That was myself. I mean, my first job was I worked at Charlie's Grilled Subs. I was in high school. I was cooking steak sandwiches, and I was comfortable. I was making decent money for my age, and I was living an okay lifestyle, making $10 an hour, and I was fine with that. But I knew there was more. When I was introduced to Taekwondo and business, I knew there was more. And the first step is showing up. Show up and come with that attitude that you want to do better.
First, get off the couch.
Get off the couch.
You got to get off the couch first. You can't show up if you're still on the couch.
Show up and just come with that attitude that you want a better life. I mean, and you could do this with with this business as well, or anything. I mean, if your first decision that you have to make is to show up. You got to get there. You got to be motivated and just surround yourself with positive people.
And have a reason why, because it sounds to me like
have
you
a
have
big
this why.
why.
You know what you're, so there's someone sitting on the couch that has a big reason why. They just don't know what to do with it.
So tell
And
us
we're
your
giving them an
why. Tell us
opportunity.
your why and how you came to that point that you were going to show up to make that why come true.
Yeah, I think my why has definitely changed a lot in my life. I think it's all based on phases in your life.
Yes, I agree.
My why when I first started martial arts to my why now has definitely changed so much. So I think making that why your motivation is huge. But one of my biggest whys is my daughter. I mean, my family, my mother, my brothers, making them happy. I want to make sure they have this lifestyle that they're comfortable in. We grew up in this living paycheck to paycheck every day, and I don't know. My mom didn't know where our next meal was coming from, but she made it work. And I hate to see that struggle. I mean, because this is obtainable. This is easy. This is easily done by just taking that first step of showing up and coming with that right attitude.
You mentioned your daughter and everything that you've learned, and you want to give her this great lifestyle. What do you want her to learn, though, from what you're doing as you give her the lifestyle that you didn't have?
Hard work. I think people think that I want to give her this lifestyle of having a car when she's a young age or having these nice things. And that's not what I want to give her. I want to give her that mindset of working hard. I want her to ask for advice. I want her to know that a closed mouth never gets fed. My dad gave me that something at a young age. I want her to be if I can give her a good personality and a good mindset, I think that's going to make her last a lot longer than me buying her nice clothes and gifts now. So I think the thing I want to give my daughter, and this changes a lot, but I want her to be a smart person. I want her to have the right mindset. I want her not to be afraid to ask for things, not ask for advice, ask for help, and go out and do what she believes in. I mean, who knows what she's going to want to do?
Exactly.
But I want her to believe in it and come with that right attitude.
That's awesome. So UFC champ of the world, the best in the world,
Best in the world.
businessman, great dad, and secret agent.
Secret agent.
Couldn't ask for more.
Added that to the list, man. I'm just checking them off.
So Anthony, what is the secret to your success?
And that's the million-dollar question. Everyone wants to know
That's why
what
I'm
makes
asking.
the UFC champ the UFC champ. But for me, it's just the attitude I come with. I mean, whatever I'm doing, and I touched on this before, is just I want to make sure I'm passionate about it. I'm putting everything I have into it. I don't want to do anything where I'm just dabbling in it. I want to make sure I'm actually for sure 100% about what I'm doing. So I think my attitude, and I try to stay humble. I want to stay humble with whatever I'm doing. No matter how high I get or how low I get, I make sure I remember where I came from and where I want to go. So I think my attitude and my humbleness definitely helps out a lot. And hard work. I mean, you got to
Right.
work hard. Without the attitude and the humbleness and the hard work, nothing's achievable.
You know what he just described? I learned in the profession early on that you had to have three things to have success. You had to have burning desire, which you just said. You had to be coachable and teachable, or humble, and you had to be willing to work. And obviously those three things actually apply to a UFC champ, janitor and jelly maker, having success in network marketing, or anything we do in life. So this is exciting that, I mean, already before we all came together, we all had the same mindset. So this is a winning combination for sure.
Well, in those three things, it doesn't matter then what your background is. Doesn't matter where you came from. Doesn't
That's
matter
right.
color of skin.
What language you speak.
None
Yeah,
of that.
for sure.
If you have those three things,
You can
which
make-
sums up probably the whole talk we had here.
Yeah.
So
You can move mountains.
you can do anything you want. And it's only society that puts the labels on us and well, some people because they have a big degree, they think that's who they are. Some people because they have no degree, they're stuck. So either way, they're stuck. But to be able to go out there and say, look, I can go out there and make it happen because I have the burning desire, I'm willing to work, and I'm humble enough to be teachable.
Right.
That's the key to success, and that's what we bring to the table. And I'm super
I
stoked
like that.
about it.
I like that a lot.
It's powerful.
Three keys to success.
And so I'm really excited about what's about to happen here, and I'm excited for people who are watching, people who love what Pettis has done, love what he represents, but now get a chance to actually work with him and know that he is in your corner. The way others have supported him in fighting, he's going to support you in business, and we're right there with him. So, I mean, do you guys want to add anything else? What more do they need to know than to be?
I think a big thing is, not only align yourself with me. I mean, working with myself is, is a big thing. But you guys are doing big in this company. I mean, what was the 70% highest paid multi-level?
Yeah,
marketing?
71 in the world.
71 in the world. I mean, that's huge. I mean, and this is like a very, obtainable. You guys can preach better than I can on that. So, I mean, they took the risk. They love the product, and they created this lifestyle outside of outside of what the norm is. I mean,
Exactly.
and they created this family. I mean, when I talk to people about you guys, they're passionate about you guys. Like Lázaro, he's very passionate about how you help him, how you mentor him, and I think that's huge. I mean, people affecting people is what created this business, and that's what I love about it.
Well, I'm excited. I don't think there's anything more.
The only thing that I would say is that because we have a relevant company, we've got relevant products, and
Amazing
fast results, instant results products. We have an amazing team, and now with the addition
Aggressive
of
compensation plan.
the money's there, the products are there, the people are there, the three ingredients that you look for as a business person. You're looking for the right products, you're looking for the right people, and you're looking for the process. So when we bring all this together, we're bringing a socially relevant company with socially relevant people that will go out there and make a massive impact on our society. Of course, with the products, that's a given. But then from the economic standpoint, the ability to lock arms, we're not coming to you after you're done fighting. What's crazy
Still
is
the
that
champ.
you're at the top of your game. I mean, you can't get any higher in your weight class. Am I right?
Can't.
So
Best
to
in the
be
world.
to be
Say it again.
world.
Say it again.
one more time.
Once we go outside the universe,
Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear here.
Best in the world.
Best in the
To
world.
be able to lock arms with the best in the world.
Exactly.
Very few people can say that. And we're changing perceptions even inside of our profession where people are seeing what's happening. The right people are coming at the right time. And it's going to be phenomenal.
great.
So many people are going to
When you said changing perception, so here's the way I see this. For anyone who's looking, I mean, this right here is amazing. So we've got
the 70th best in the world.
No, the two of us. But what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, this is going to be even greater.
Yeah.
And here's why, because he's the best fighter in his weight class. We've got the best products. We've got the best company. We've got one of the best compensation plans. We have had success as well. And what's happening now is 3 totally different people have come together around this amazing company, product, timing, compensation plan to help you create an amazing lifestyle. And I don't think you could partner with with anyone better than who you have right now. So, I'm going to say welcome in advance, but we're looking forward to helping you change your life, helping you experience the time freedom and financial freedom that he talked about. And we look forward to supporting you and helping you make your dreams come true with Secret and Team Pettis.